He believed that a person could be brought back to life after death, so he killed his wife, who was suffering from a serious illness. Then, he prepared several Chinese medicines and left his wife's corpse soaking there for 6 years. At 6 each morning, he slipped out to keep his routine unseen. To throw out the garbage, the countdown was down to 2 days until his wife was supposed to wake up. Then the plan suddenly went wrong. Awei's neighbor was nowhere to be found. So, he headed over to the man's place and pressed him for any clue about where he was. But the man quickly denied it and tried to send Awei away. But when Awei met his stare, Awei decided to check the house himself. As the man stepped out with the trash, Awei slipped inside to check what the man was hiding. A foul odor drifted out of the dark room. As Awei pulled back the curtain, he found a dead woman inside the bathroom. He barely had a second to react. The man appeared right behind him. With Awei awake again, he found himself bound in place. The man kept working over his wife's body. As Awei watched the man over the body, Awei knew he had to stop the man. He struggled to get away, but the man hit him hard and he blacked out again. When Awei opened his eyes again, the man carefully painted his wife's fingernails. Awei's eyes landed on the bruises around her neck. Awei tried to snap him back to reality, but the man claimed he was doing it to bring his wife back. He thought the only way to save her was to wipe out the cancer first. The illness also had to be cut out. Then the body needed 6 years soaking in herbal medicine. That was meant to make his wife wake up again. But Awei saw the man was past saving. As Awei handled the corpse, Awei suddenly looked unwell. Awei kept hacking over and over. With Awei still coughing, the man pulled out a few tools. Awei feared the man would use the tools on him next, but that was meant to help, not hurt him. He checked Awei's tongue closely. He checked Awei to find the cause of the cough. Then, he mixed a Chinese herbal drink for him, so the drink became his promised fix for the illness. Then he used their medical school's success to make Awei trust the experiment. He kept going because he wanted his wife to wake up. He told Awei to wait one final day because his wife would wake up then. The moment she opened her eyes, he would also set Awei free. The next morning, the man carefully painted his wife's face and put her favorite outfit on her. But the hours kept passing, and the woman's body stayed completely still. Awei saw that the man was still clinging to a dead dream, but he kept waiting for his wife to open her eyes. At that moment, the police showed up. Awei's disappearance had already put the police on his trail. After Awei had not shown up for days, the man gave the police a fake answer, framing Awei as a gambler already in Macau. The police walked away. Then the man moved back beside his wife. Then he felt warmth coming from his wife's body. He rushed to let Awei go, and he waited for his wife to open her eyes. With a smile, he moved to untie Awei, but Awei exposed him, saying he had never gone gambling. The man had no time to react. Outside the window, a SWAT team moved into view. The police moved in and took him down, with Awei found as his captive. While officers let him out, the man cried out to Awei for help, but Awei stayed silent.